And welcome back to the Field House. Long time no see. We've been absent. We've been busy. Um, we're just life. But we're good to be back. I think from pretty much Smitty, correct me if I'm wrong, from here on out, um, it's still sports, but we're going to focus on sports betting.
Sir.
Um,
Getting you paid.
Getting you paid, getting us paid, getting everyone paid. And kind of go from there. So we'll focus on the Super Bowl here probably the next week or so, right? Is it next week?
Yeah,
Yeah,
next weekend.
Valentine's weekend. Okay, Valentine's weekend and the Super Bowl weekend. Sorry, fellas. That was kind of a rough patch right there. And then after the Super Bowl, obviously we have March Madness, and then we'll get into some, the time between March Madness and college base. Can you bet on college baseball? I don't know if you can
Uh,
on the mainstream. You might can like on the little man, like your local bookie
yeah,
books,
you
but I
should
don't
be
know.
able to. I
I
wouldn't
think
see
you
why
should
you
be able
wouldn't.
to.
Yeah,
I know last year during the Omaha when for some reason last year's Omaha seemed so big,
it
social
was.
media wise. Because I know some people were talking about trying to get it on there, so maybe we'll see. So we got a good spring summer coming up, but that's what we're going to focus on. So let's get started. First of all, remember our sponsor, Dead Soxy. You can go to the link in our bio, use code the Fieldhouse Pod, and I believe if you click on our link, you don't even have to use the code; it automatically takes you there. Get your Valentine socks ready. You're going out on a nice date. Get you some nice socks, dress socks, regular socks, whatever you need, and then this summer we'll get Father's Day coming up too. Why not go ahead and get your father something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyways, let's get started. Super Bowl. What a playoff.
Let's talk about our bets for the divisional
Okay.
round.
Okay. Let's talk
Clean
about it.
clean sweep.
Clean sweep. You tweeted it out. I wasn't paying much attention to it. What were, because last weekend was a rough weekend. Clean sweep, Rams -3 against the 49ers. I thought, there was a lot of McVay can't beat Shanahan stuff.
Yeah,
He got it done.
yeah, you can't go. There's no way he'll go 8-0
Yeah.
against a single coach. That's
Um,
ridiculous.
Yeah, so crazy. I thought it was the Rams. I thought it was the time. I thought it was their time.
Yeah,
And then Chiefs Bengals under 54.5. That was the only bet I really had on last weekend.
not to fade the public bet.
Yeah, it's just um the Chiefs defense is hit or miss. They've obviously tightened a lot of stuff up. Bengals defense been playing lights out. So I thought the Bengals defense could slow down the Chiefs offense. I thought Joe Burrow would struggle. I thought they were going to shut Jamar Chase down. I thought maybe they would roll Tyrann Mathieu over, but they didn't. Maybe I should be getting paid the big bucks, but I don't. But we won it. And then you had a 6-point teaser, Bengals +13 and 49ers +9.5. Good little teasers. Did you parlay
Too
that?
easy. Yeah,
Nice.
too easy.
Teasers are so it's something that I'll never really understand or why they're a thing, but they're there for people like us.
It's free money
It's
sometimes.
yes, it is. If it anywhere from 50 cents to $100, whatever you want. It is free money a lot of times. So we had a clean sweep. We'll give you a couple of Super Bowl bets. Uh, it's early, but it's never too early to lock in some things. So
Yeah,
that's the good thing.
I don't think we'll have to worry about any injuries pre Super Bowl like a week away because
Yeah.
they're mostly doing media, not a lot of practicing. So
Mhm.
I don't think we'll have to worry about injuries screwing our bets over or anything.
Yeah. Um. Uh. The website you use, Smitty, can you bet on the Pro Bowl?
Yeah,
Okay. AFC minus
it's a
one.
yeah.
Um. I've never bet on the Pro Bowl. I couldn't even tell you what's going on.
And I've never have and I never will.
Yeah. Seems kind of. I don't know. Not my cup of tea.
No.
But Bengals have turned it on in the playoffs. The hottest team in the NFL right now. It's crazy to watch because I feel like I feel like they're still missing a lot of pieces to be a Super Bowl team, but here they are. So it's pretty amazing to watch. I think my favorite stat that I saw this week was Joe Burrow could become the first quarterback to win the Heisman, win a national championship, and win the Super Bowl. So that's a heck of a stat. So
Yeah, that's surprising to me. I'm surprised nobody's done it yet. But
yeah,
think about
and
it, you're
there's
like,
only
holy cow.
and there's only like 3 or 4 quarterbacks who have won a national championship and a Super Bowl. It's like Joe Namath. Um, oh God, is it about to be the triple Joe? Joe Namath, Joe Montana,
Joe Burrow.
and then Joe Burrow could do it. There was one more. It wasn't a Joe, but I'll have to find that picture. Anyways, I think if he does all that, he should be crowned Mr. Football. I think that should be a category somewhere, and that should be. I mean, there should be a Mr. Football category.
Did he win a state championship in high school?
I don't think so. I don't know. But I mean, no one pays attention then, I guess. But that it's a pretty big stat. So Bengals hottest team in the NFL right now. Rams home. I don't even want to say home field advantage. They didn't even have home field advantage in the NFC Championship game.
No, it was all 49er fans.
Yeah. So, but they're in their home region, I guess you could say. They're used to the stadium. By the way, this is not really off topic. I saw a video of their locker room, and for that to be such a magnificent stadium, the locker room was subpar.
Was it the home or visitor side?
I can't remember, but it looked like something for like an away team at college away locker rooms aren't the greatest. But I just thought maybe since this was like a multi-billion-dollar place, it would have a decent locker room. But it just looks subpar to me.
It was either the Raiders or SoFi Stadium. I saw some reports complaining about the visitors side. I can't remember which one it was. One of the new billion-dollar facilities.
And that's crazy to me. I get it for college because end of the day it's college, but NFL I feel like it should be pretty sweet. So let's look ahead of the Super Bowl. We have Rams, Bengals. Rams wearing white and yellow pants, I think, or blue pants.
White, yellow.
And Bengals wearing black top, white.
I love that they're wearing black.
The Bengals uniforms, I feel like, have gotten really, really good looking over the past 3 or 4 years. I feel like, the orange and black helmets or whatever, but they're like all white unis the past couple of years, and they're all black. They look good. Good. So here we are, LA. What's the spread? Updated spread?
I got it at 4.5 right now.
Did that go down?
It was 3.5 when it opened, jumped to 4, and now it's 4.5.
Okay. For some reason, I thought maybe I'm thinking of last week. I'm mixing them up. I thought it was 7, but okay.
That was last week.
So we have -4 Rams, and then the over under is
48.5.
48.5. That's the Rams haven't been scoring a lot for them to have such a I want to say explosive offense, but I guess you have Odell's not. I don't know. I did see injury wise that Jalen Ramsey and Tyler Higbee and Andrew Whitworth are all on the questionable injury list. Isn't that crazy? Higbee's been hurt. I know that, but Ramsey and Whitworth, they've been playing. I feel so. I don't.
Whitworth was hurt 2 games.
Yeah. Not much on the Bengals side. Uzoma.
Yeah.
The tight end.
Screwed his knee up, right?
Yeah, but that's 3 big names for the Rams. But Cam Akers also, but he hadn't been playing. They've had another little running back in there. Been doing pretty good.
Sonny Michel.
Sonny Michel. So we'll see. 50. The pick center is 57% on the Rams to cover. How do you feel about that?
At 4.5.
Yeah, at 4.5, 57%.
I think that's right.
It's about right. I'm guessing they're thinking that the Rams defense
against that Bengals offensive line.
Yeah, it's gonna be a struggle, I think. I think the Bengals can get it done. I think they can game plan where they just catch and throw. But Aaron Donald and I just went blank. Von Miller. They're they're good. Aaron Donald himself. I mean,
Yeah.
they're gonna try to double team him, and it it
You
won't
put
work that well.
you put Ramsey on Jamar Chase.
Yeah. Um, I would just love for Jamar Chase to expose him.
It's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah, it will be a good matchup. Cooper Cup, are they going to be able to defend him?
That guy's incredible. His footwork is incredible.
Yeah, it's he's fast. He's the whole package.
Yeah.
He loves to get after the end zone. So like he's going to be a big part, especially Higbee out. He's a pretty good blocking tight end. I mean, I'll be curious to see what they do if depending on him. It's just gonna. I think it will come down to which quarterback is going to make the least errors. Because both of these quarterbacks, I mean, they're going to throw some interceptions. Whoever has the less interceptions will probably win this game, in my opinion.
I think if you want the Bengals to cover, the Bengals will win. I don't think it'll be a field goal game, if that makes sense. If you're going to take the Bengals, I think you expect them to win. If you take the Rams, I could see them winning by a touchdown.
Yeah. Speaking of field goal game, what's his name for the Bengals?
Evan McPherson.
Shooter McPherson is what they're calling, dude. He's been lights out too.
He is so cocky too.
My favorite quote was when he said, "Looks like we're going to the AFC Championship." That was an all-time quote from a kicker. Yeah. If I was a kicker, I'd be the same way. You have to be, dude, especially if you got the talent.
He's got a leg on him too. 52 yarders look like nothing.
And if we're going off kickers, McPherson's better than Gay. Gay has been struggling. He misses. He misses. So if it does come down to that field goal, I think the Bengals have an edge. I mean, if you want to go from like the Bengals have a better running back, the Bengals have a better kicker. I think as a whole, talking about linebackers, secondary, up front, Bengals have a good team defense. I think they'll be able to slow down the run game, possibly slow down the passing for Matt Stafford. But the Rams have a lot of playmakers, especially up front on defense. You have Odell, you have Cup, and you got Jalen Ramsey. This is going to be a really fun Super Bowl to watch. I thought last year for me was good because I was excited for like Leonard Fournette, Devin White, all that. But this year, I mean, you have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. You got a good story on each side.
It's a young Super Bowl.
It's a very young Super Bowl. It's funny because like I'm cheering for the Bengals. I'm all the way, but I would love to see Stafford and Whitworth get them a ring before they retire in the next probably year or two. Whitworth, I can see retiring earlier than Stafford, but I would love to see those two guys get a ring.
That's what I'm saying, that it's like probably the most liked Super Bowl of all time.
It is.
Like, very much. It doesn't matter who wins. You're going to be happy for that person.
Yeah. I feel like, I feel like a lot of people don't hate the Chiefs. I feel like a lot of hate now over the past year or so. But this ain't a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes' wife and brother.
It's not the Chiefs that they hate. It's the Team Brittany, Team Jackson that they hate.
Yeah. By the way, my favorite meme of the week was after the Bengals beat the Chiefs was Joe Burrow. They edited like the Thanos gauntlet on him, and he was snapping, and it was Jackson Mahomes and is her name Brittany?
Yeah.
And his wife, Brittany, just kind of like fading away. That was my favorite meme of the week. He just
snaps it. It's done.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of people don't hate Patrick Mahomes. I think they hate Patrick Mahomes' baggage. Yep. And I actually saw a TikTok. This is not really focused on Super Bowl, but I saw a TikTok where this guy, he had this conspiracy theory about Patrick Mahomes. It was like, it went all the way back to when his dad was in the MLB, and his dad was like he was into like sports betting, and his bookie was like Brittany's father, Brittany's uncle or something. And like Patrick Mahomes is set to marry her to like pay off the debt of the Mahomes like betting. It was the craziest conspiracy theory, but I thought it was really cool. They should make a movie out of it.
Interesting.
But here we are. It's going to be a really fun Super Bowl. Really fun halftime show. We got the old
Oh
school
yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Dre, Snoop Dogg.
Eminem.
We got a lot of good stuff happening. LA is going to be popping, probably starting Monday,
Oh yeah.
Tuesday. You know,
Radio Row.
um, so it's going to be fun. This we're recording this Friday. This episode might come out Monday or Tuesday, give or take. To get ready for the Super Bowl to see if we can win some money. All right, so let's kind of break down a couple of our favorite prop bets, and then we'll get into the actual picks of the game. So, Smitty, give us your favorite while I pull mine up.
You just want to go straight up spread for the game?
Yeah, you can.
All right, give me Rams minus the 4.5.
Okay. All right, so I like that.
I'm rooting for I really want the Bengals to win, but my money is rooting for the Rams. I just think defense wins championships. I think that offensive line's been beaten up these past 2 games that they've played, and I think Aaron Donald really wants that ring, and he's going to do whatever he takes to get it. So
yeah,
give me the Rams minus 4.5.
I do like that. I'm gonna go Bengals plus 4.5. I think it's gonna be a tight game. So I think it'll be somewhere in that, maybe it's gonna be a weird score. I think early, a lot of nervous people, a lot of nerves, maybe not really nerves, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe a couple of field goals here and there that kind of start us off. That way, kind of gets in those weird final scores. So I think the Bengals are going to win. I think it's going to be like a 2-point game. So that's why I'm taking Bengals plus the 4. I would love to bet the Bengals money line just to go all in, but I think
got to take the points.
I think the Rams defense is just, they're good, and they're going to show us they're going to be really good. So that's that. Do you like the over or under for this?
Yeah, I was going to say, talking off of that, I agree. I think there's going to be a lot of nervousness. A lot of these people are in the Super Bowl for the first time. I think the first quarter is extremely low, and I think I will take the overall under at 48.5, under that.
Yeah, I like the under too, just based on both teams have the ability to put up points, but we haven't seen it. And maybe this is one of those games where they show us they can do it. But I like the under just based on the fact that not a lot of scoring is going to be done. It's Super Bowl. So some of the prop bets I love. My favorite one right off the bat, just based off of everything that's happened in the playoffs, from the Bills and Chiefs overtime coin flip game, pretty much. My favorite prop bet is the coin flip, and I think it's going to be tails. So I'm pulling for tails, even money, because tails never fails. Prove Josh Allen wrong. And then we go to the Chiefs and Bengals. Tails never fails. It was tails. And I think whoever flips the coin or whoever calls it, they're going to go for tails just based off of what's been going on. So that's why I'm taking tails for my first prop bet, strictly because of everything that's been going on.
Funny, I've never seen this much hype around a coin flip. Like a bunch of these games are coming down to coin flips, and it's funny that everybody's starting to notice them.
Yeah. It ruined Josh Allen. So like it's been crazy.
That tweet was hilarious. It was like pain.
Yeah, it was like oh no, wait, Josh Allen did say tails, right? And ended up being heads.
Yeah. And then it ended up being tails next game.
I'm still keeping my, because there was a funny meme. It was like, oh, so now it's tails, and it was like him just like sitting there mad. My next one, I'm trying to kind of look through it. I think my favorite one, and I think it all is going to come down to how well Jalen Ramsey plays, but I love Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp to combine for 200 receiving yards.
What is that?
Plus 115. I think Kupp is going to do his thing. The reason why I say I like this goes back to game plan. Jamar Chase, fast, has hands, strong hands. Downset Hut catches, hits him on like a slant or a drag. He's fast enough and has a skill set to break a couple yards. That's why I like that bet. So I like Jamar Chase and Cooper Kupp to combine for 200 plus receiving yards.
Is that a boost?
It's not boosted right now.
So there's an under for that?
No, that's just a prop bet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a prop. I also like this one. Team to score first to win the game. Yes, minus 205 or no, plus 166. That's kind of, especially if the Rams score first and the Bengals come back like they've been doing. So that'll be a good one. Do you have another prop you like?
Yeah, give me opening kickoff to be a touchback. Yes, minus 169. A little hefty, but I'm pretty sure that's a lock.
Yeah. I did see a stat. I think this time last year. They said to always either bet no for the touchback due to the ball being a brand new like NFL ball pumped up, and then the returners. And I need to look and see who returns for each team, but the returners are usually young players for being on special teams and all that. So they're kind of trigger happy, and when they catch it, they like to go. But I think last year was a touchback, if I remember correctly. I think it was.
Yeah.
Because I almost did it, but then I was like, no, I'm not doing it. But so it just depends. Depends on who's back there.
If Bengals are kicking off, McPherson's putting that thing in the stadium in the crowd.
Yeah, he is. That leg is gonna be booming. What do you think about this prop? Largest lead of the game. Over 14.5 or under 14.5?
Under.
Under minus 106. Not great odds, but
if the spread's at 4.5, I don't think the lead gets to that high.
Yeah, no, that's not a. I'm gonna see how much. You can double your money, and not a bad if you put no. Let's see what else. I'm looking through FanDuel. Yours had some pretty good. Whatever website you use had some pretty good prop bets.
I got a flyer. I might take very little. When I say flyer, I mean very little money because the odds are ridiculous. Something OBJ was very good at in Cleveland was the reverse throwing it. Jarvis Landry. We haven't seen that at all this year at the Rams, and I think they've been hiding that just in case for a big moment. I want any non-quarterback to throw a touchdown plus 1,400. I'm going to see Odell throwing a touchdown at Cooper Kupp.
Okay. I do like that a lot. First play, maybe? I don't know. But I do like that. I just saw a prop bet. I'm trying to find. It's not great odds, but it can win you some money, maybe. Each team to score one touchdown and have one field goal. It's minus 220. It don't win you a lot of money, but it can have. I mean, that's very easily, free money. What do you like about, or who do you like for the MVP? The MVP has been a big one. Everybody, usually bets on. So who do you like to win the MVP?
It's going to be, if it's the Rams that win, it will be Matthew Stafford just because he's never been.
Yeah. See, that's how I feel about the same thing with the Bengals. I think Bengals win no matter what Joe Burrow gets.
Got to be Joe Burrow. It's the two quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You can make an argument for Aaron Donald or whatever, or Cooper Kupp.
Mm-hmm. I think with the Rams, you have more.
The story behind it.
I'm just trying to look through these props.
Honestly, if they're both plus money, sprinkle a little bit on both quarterbacks. You're going to hit one of them.
Quarterback to throw the first pass. No, I do agree with that. I think depending on the odds, I can't freaking find them. It's making me mad. Because we're trying to look at the odds, but I think do a little bit of both, like you said, because the Bengals, I'm trying to think if they won, who else would win it.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford at plus 120, Joe Burrow at plus 225.
Okay, I think those are the same ones as mine. MVP. Let's say I got Matthew Stafford minus 135 and Joe Burrow plus 165. But Cooper Cup and Jamar Chase are right there, pretty good odds too. And then it's Aaron Donald plus 1,400.
I got a crazy one for you.
Okay.
The length of the word brave in the national anthem. Will it be over or under 6.5 seconds?
Uh,
Minus 130.
Who's singing it? I forgot.
Guyton or something? Mickey Guyton?
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
I'm about to look her up. Mickey Guyton.
Minus 130 for over 6.5 seconds and minus 110 for under 6.5 seconds. I feel like 6.5 seconds is a long time.
That is a long time.
Of the brave. Yeah, he's not. No, she's not holding it out that long.
No. I'm about to. I don't mean to body shame anybody. I'm a big guy, so I'm about to look at the person. I can tell you. We got two. We got American Beautiful and acclaimed actress Sandra Mae Frank will perform. What? Oh, here we go. Mickey Guyton. Okay, I'm about to look whoever this person is. I've never heard of him. I don't mean to sound stupid, but all right, let's see.
Is it a woman?
It's a woman.
Yeah. There's a bet on here that will she show cleavage? Yes or no?
100%.
Plus 110. Really?
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes is minus 150. So
I don't know any of these songs. Maybe I will if I hear it. She's looks like an African American woman. Oh yeah, she's definitely showing. Where's my? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely showing cleavage. So I would go yes with that. Never heard of her. But yes, that is a long time. 6 seconds is a very long time. You got to think 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. That's a long time.
That is a very long time.
So yeah, I do like
Under.
that prop bet. Definitely the under. Any more prop bets that stand out?
I got a bunch of crazy ones.
Alternate lines. Rams minus 10.5 plus 170. The over under 42.5. There is a 55.5 point plus 180.
How many commercials will have a baby in it? Over 2 or under 2?
It's got to be over, right? I feel like they overdo the kid thing in the Super Bowl commercials. Remember that one year where that kid was like, I enjoy riding my bike, but I died? Do you remember that? It was like, this is probably 2015. Like that little curly headed kid. He was like, yeah, I really like enjoying doing this, blah, 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 blah. And he goes, but I died in a car accident. I got hit by a drunk driver. It really ruined the night for me. It was just kind of dark and I didn't like it. I did see where Deion Sanders is going to have a Super Bowl commercial with his son.
Here's a great one. What will be said first during any commercial? Metaverse, Bitcoin, NFT, Ethereum. Metaverse is minus 250.
What's NFT?
NFT is plus 400.
I think NFT is it.
Wow, that's good money.
Yeah, I think NFT will be it.
It's probably going to be a Tom Brady commercial about Bitcoin.
Yeah. Speaking of that, he retired. NFL news, he retired. Great legacy. Peace out. See you later. He should have retired last year on top. Who knows? We have the Washington Commanders. New name, new look. I don't hate it. A lot of people are hating it. I don't hate it. It's better than the Red Wolves, in my opinion. Because I saw it first with the Red Wolves and all that, but we'll see. It doesn't matter. They're going to be irrelevant for the next 50 years, so who cares? We should be the first podcast in the metaverse, Smitty.
Ooh, we could do that.
Joe Rogan will probably be first just because, he's Joe Rogan. But I have a lot of good ideas for the metaverse. I need to find me an IT guy. All right, what else? The ticket prices. They should have a freaking prop on the ticket prices. Those are ridiculous. I don't know. I'm going to play a lot of, I'm going to look at some props and play a good bit, but
gosh, I'll probably do a lot of live betting.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do because
and we'll tweet those out.
Yeah, we'll tweet them out because I just don't know, man. Did these teams play in the season?
No.
I don't think they did either. And that's what Gosh, I just feel like if they did, the Bengals would have won. I don't know. Because both these teams, like they lost to like the Jets and like stuff like that. I just don't know. All right. Anyway, um, there's also a lot of like each team props, like passing yards, passing touchdowns, that I was looking at. I think I like. I think I like the under for Joe Burrow passing yards. I see it at
What?
276
Ooh,
and a
that's high.
half.
That is high.
I think that's very high for that defense.
Well, if you take that, you can't take the plus 600 for both quarterbacks.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna take that one. Um, because to me that's a lie. I don't think either one of them are going to do that. Anyways, it'll be interesting. I'm excited. What time is the Super Bowl starting? Did it say? Is it 5:30?
It's usually earlier, right?
Yeah, I hope so. I got a bedtime, man.
I will be at work, so I'll probably miss some of it.
Oh no, you'll miss the best part, the coin flip, right?
And the anthem, I got to
Um,
see my 6.5 seconds.
yeah, maybe gosh, that's a long time. Maybe it's not in the singing world, but I feel like that's a long time. Anyways, do you have anything else? I'm looking. I can't
That's
find
about it for
really.
me.
I think it's about it. There's a lot. Obviously, the Super Bowl always has a surplus of these prop bets, and
6:30 is what I'm seeing.
There is a category on FanDuel for plus 6,000 and above. If you want to, let's see, I'll read the couple. Each team to score 2+ rushing touchdowns and 2+ passing touchdowns, plus 6,000. Jamar Chase to score the first touchdown to score the second. Jamar Chase pretty much to score the first two touchdowns, plus 6,000. Cam Akers to score the first touchdown, and Joe Mixon to score the first touchdown, plus 6,000. Odell Beckham to score the first touchdown and to score the second, plus 8,000. And then my favorite, 6+ touchdowns in each half, plus 10,000. I might sprinkle some on there just to live a little.
I might. Did you said Cam Akers to score the first, Joe Mixon to score the second?
Cam Akers to score the first, and Joe Mixon to score the second. Yeah, so pretty much the first drive, the second drive.
I kind of like
plus
that.
6,000. I don't hate that at all.
I would sprinkle on that over any of the other ones.
And then there's one that's vice versa. Joe Mixon to score the first touchdown and Cam Akers to score the second touchdown. So
what do you think? Do you think if the Rams win the toss, do you think they go to defense first?
yes.
Yeah, I do too.
I think if the Bengals win it,
They'll go offense first. You think?
I feel like they should go offense first, but I think both teams would go defense first. Just to, it's a Super Bowl. But those two there, I do like that. I don't hate those at all just because of, I can see both teams getting down there and doing their thing. I wanted to look at QB props. Player to have the highest passing rating. It's pretty much even money for either one. So you can do that, but I don't know.
Give me Joey B on that.
I like Joey B on that one too.
Matt Stafford's a little aggressive.
You can bet 100 to win 86. So right under $200, cash that in.
Sprinkle.
Yeah, I just put that on my list. I do like that one because he can throw a couple of picks a game, but he's also really smart with the ball. So he'll take a sack before he makes a stupid pass, which
he'll take a lot of sacks.
Yeah, he'll take a lot of sacks. But that's that. I do like that bet. I just put it on my list. But yeah, this is a live game for me. Most NFL games are, in my opinion. I did win a live bet last night. I think it was the Olympics women's hockey. I don't know what was going on, but no, it was women's basketball. It was basketball because it was a high score. I did. I think it was like the live bet in the third quarter was like +9, and some team was down 3. So I ended up winning that bet. It was pretty nice. I was excited. Anything else? I don't think I have anything else for this.
That's it for me.
It's a lot, but we'll tweet our live bets. We'll stay in the loop. We'll be in, we'll kind of put it all out there. Be looking for this show early on next week, and then we will record the week after to put a little recap on the Super Bowl bets and all that. And then, man, we'll be getting ready for March Madness. I'm excited about March Madness. I haven't watched a lick of college basketball strictly for I'm waiting for the conference championships. I like to see which team gets hot.
Yeah.
Auburn looks good.
Very good.
I couldn't even tell you who else. Arizona looks pretty good. Just based off of what I've kind of seen, but I don't know anything. So I'm going in pretty much blind and I'm excited. It's the best way to go in. And we should also do a bracketology thing on ESPN. We did one for bowl games. We'll do one again for this.
Let's do it.
All right. We will see y'all next week.